Franco, when's the last time you bought a car?
About 5 years ago.
Franco, when you bought that car, did you have to negotiate with a car dealer or a sales manager or somebody in order to get yourself a fair price?
I did.
Franco, how much fun was it?
It wasn't fun at all.
Maybe a waste of time?
A lot.
Well, Franco, you and 300 million Americans all agree that the way we've done business in the past, that back and forth negotiation, was the single most distasteful part of the process. You'll be glad to know that since you last bought your car, lots of changes have taken place in the business. This pause is so I can edit that out, okay? And all the changes that have taken place, Franco, are great for the consumer. And by the way, these changes have taken place because they've been forced. The entire industry has been forced to do business differently because of the massive movement to online shopping. Now, I'm going to guess that we weren't the only website that you visited.
No, you weren't.
As a matter of fact, before you ever got to our website, you probably went to one of the consolidators, whether it was AutoTrader, CarGurus.com, or Cars.com, in order to find the right vehicles. And when you did that, you probably hit the drop-down tab that allowed you to rank them from lowest price to highest price. Did you do that? Mm-hmm. And if we hadn't been right at the top, we wouldn't be having this conversation, would we?
No.
Franco, the discount that you had to fight for the last time you bought a car, the discount that took you an hour to get, maybe by going back and forth with the salesperson, traipsing back to the Wizard of Oz, and then traipsing back, and maybe the Wizard of Oz himself coming out to talk to you, all that takes place now before you ever get here, because we have to give you the discount you used to fight for in order to get you here. If we had not deeply discounted our vehicle, would we be having this conversation?
No.
Franco, if we don't deeply discount our vehicles, the phones don't ring, the email inboxes, pause again so I can cut it out. The email inboxes don't fill up and nobody shows up. So, what's it mean to you? Well, the long and the short of it is this is going to be the most pleasant purchase process of your entire life. It's also going to be the quickest. And the craziest thing of all is our vehicles are priced not by managers anymore. They're priced by third-party software that literally monitors an area out 500 miles, matches every new and used vehicle we've got in our inventory with every other new and used vehicle like them that's advertised, whether it be an independent used car store, another new car franchise, Craigslist, newspaper classifieds, and we make sure that our vehicles are priced at or below market, which is the reason you're here. Now, we've taken it one step further. This applies to the entire industry, but you showed up to look at a Motor Trend certified vehicle. The Motor Trend certified vehicle takes it one step further by guaranteeing you in writing that you cannot pay too much for the vehicle. Now, that sounds crazy, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Well, here's how it works. When you take delivery today, Franco, we give you 5 days to search any website you want to anywhere. And if you find a similar vehicle to the one you buy from us, and it's advertised for a lower price, and it comes with the same benefits that we offer, you just show us the ad. We cut you a check back for the difference. Now, has any dealer ever told you that before?
No.
Franco, I've been selling cars for a long time. A couple years ago, I quit selling cars because of the internet. People come in with so much information, there's no longer a need for me to sell. Now, I help people buy cars, and job one is picking out the right car. Why don't we go check out the one you saw online and make sure it's the right car for you, because there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong car, is there?
No.
Okay. Did I get feedback from Franco?
No. Of course. He's ready to go. So the car you're gonna buy.
Right. Well, look, I want to get him out there. I don't want this to linger. I want to say, hey, there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong car. Let's go check out the car. 'Cause isn't that where that's where we create the value. Right. Right. That's what we want to do. It was a conversation. When I said, did I get feedback, I kept asking him questions. If he's not answering my questions, I don't know if he's listening to me. Stephanie, were you the one I asked the question yesterday about a man looking you in the eyes while you're talking and not hearing a word you say? Okay, have you ever had a man look at you in the eyes while you're talking and he not hear a word you said? Yeah, men are really good at that. Okay? Customers are good at it too. We think that because we're talking and the customer's in front of us, they're hearing and retaining everything we're saying. Is that true? No, it's not. Their mind can be a million miles away. That's why the best salespeople in any business are the ones that hold conversations as opposed to make presentations. We've all heard that we're supposed to customize our walk around, right? We have heard that?
Yes.
Okay. Yet most people do the walk around exactly the same way. It doesn't matter who the customer is. You got to open up the hood. I don't give a shit what's under the hood. You open up the hood, you're wasting my time. I know there's an engine there, and if it breaks, I call somebody. But if it's Rahid, you better open up the engine. Okay, right? Because you probably already know about it. I know.
Go over the three top things of what a customer's
What their buying motivations are, right?
Yeah.
Okay? If I can't, thank you. I'm supposed to drink hot stuff.
We'll get you some of this.
If I come in, qualify me. Okay, I drive up in a Honda Pilot. I'm here to see the 28. Well, you may have already. No, we talked about it, but you don't know why I drive a Pilot, do you?
No, I don't know why you're talking.
We'll see if you can figure it out. I'll give you 2 minutes to figure out why I drive a Pilot, or an SUV vehicle. Period.
Okay. What's your commute like?
I don't really commute. I go to the airport. I go to the airport from time to time. Here, let Raheel do it. I go to the airport from time to time, but I don't. My office is, 13 miles away, but I only go there twice a month.
What do you do for a living?
I teach people to sell.
Oh, okay. So you always have a loaner car, or like a rental car?
A rental car, right.
All the time. What do you do when you're not at work? You got family, you have kids, you got...
My kids are grown. One lives in Charleston, one lives in Boulder.
What do you do as hobbies?
I play golf and I hang with my dogs.
Okay, so you need the space for your dogs and you need the trunks.
Bingo, 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 bingo. He gets it. Why do I need leather?
So the dogs...
Because of the dogs.
Yeah.
All right. Why do I need the space? Because of the dogs and the golf clubs. Okay. I mean that. So now you'd have a pretty good clue as to how to present the Pilot to me.
Yeah, larger trunk space compared to yours. The seats are easier to maneuver around now.
Say again?
Didn't you say you drive a Pilot?
Yeah, but I drive a 15, not a new one. Okay. George, did you do this yesterday? Did you do this yesterday?
This one, no.
Okay.
Does that mean to do one today?